welcome back to a new short honey flow here on my YouTube channel. I'm Estefania and I'm a yoga teacher based in Frankfurt, and today I just had the feeling we need to open up our hearts a little bit more. So this is a short 10-minute heart opening flow. So wherever you are, just grab your mat and look for a safe space where you can just surrender and enjoy yourself for the next 10 minutes. So let's start directly in downward facing dog. So bring your feet hip distance apart and take a look in between your hands. Your hands are pressing firmly down and towards the midline. So you are feeling a yummy sensation in your upper arms. Keep your knees micro-bended and shift your glutes up and back. So you're lengthening your spine, bringing the crown of your head in between your hands. And now close your eyes, relax your jaw, and just take a deep breath in and just out. For the next 10 minutes, just give yourself the space you need to surrender into every corner of your body. Take one more inhale and exhale, just slide it out. From here, start to move vertebra by vertebra into a rounded higher plank, bringing your shoulders over the wrist. With your exhalation, let your hip bones melt down to the ground, but keep your knees lifted and your gaze in between your hands. Now, with your inhalation, bend into your elbows, rotate your upper arms outward, and lift your gaze up, feeling how your upper body is opening up towards the ceiling. With your exhalation, release both knees down to the ground and shift your glutes back to your heels. With your next inhalation, ripple up into seated position, bringing your arms forward and up, and bringing the wrists back, so a little back bend here, lifting your heart up towards the ceiling. With your exhalation, bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, open up into cactus, bringing your elbows forward, your hands back. With your exhalation, glide with your hands forward, back into all fours, moving vertebra by vertebra as slowly as possible. With your exhalation, bend into your elbows and bring your chin and chest down to the ground. Untuck your toes, press your cubic bone in your navel towards the spine. Bring a little wave into your vertebrae, shifting your shoulders to the ears and back, lifting your gaze. From here, bring your wrists underneath your elbows. Release your hands away from the ground, pressing simultaneously your feet down to the ground, so you're lifting your knees away from the earth. Keep your shoulder blades towards the midline, feeling the strength of your lower back. From here, release all 10 fingertips down to the ground and slowly extend your arms, keep your chin to your chest, and from here tuck your toes and slowly come up into a rounded higher plank, and with your exhalation glide back into downward facing dog. Release both hands and both feet down to the ground. Start to move your downward facing dog, feeling your hips, feeling the back legs, and slowly come back to center. With your inhalation, ripple forward vertebra by vertebra. We will repeat this short sequence, bringing your shoulders over the wrists. It's like a little warm-up. With your exhalation, let your hip bones melt down to the ground, but keep your knees lifted. Bend into your elbows and slowly rotate your upper arms outward, lifting your heart. With your exhalation, release both knees down to the ground and shift your glutes back to your heels. Inhale, vertebra by vertebra, you're moving your upper body up, 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 bringing your arms forward and up, bringing your wrists back. Your heart is opening, mini back bend here. With your exhalation, bring your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, open up cactus, shifting your elbows forward, your hands back, lifting your heart. Your rib cage is moving towards each other and lifting simultaneously up towards the ceiling. With your exhalation, release your hands forward, moving simultaneously vertebra by vertebra into all fours. With your exhalation, bring your chin and chest down to the ground and tuck your toes. Press your pubic bone in, your navel towards the spine, rotating your shoulders to the ears and back, lifting your heart a little bit higher, but keep your navel down to the ground, pressing your feet simultaneously down to the earth. Slowly bring your wrists underneath your elbows, releasing your hands away from the ground, bringing your shoulder blades towards the midline, activating your lower back rather. From here, release your hands down to the ground. Repetition is the key in the honeyflow method. Slowly straighten into your arms, bring your chin to your chest. From here, tuck your toes, activating the back legs and slowly lifting up into your rounded higher plank. With your exhalation, downward facing dog. We keep moving with control. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. With your exhalation, shift. Keep your hip bones in one line and settle into the shape. Inhale, open your right hip bone, bend into your knee and slowly circle your right knee forward into your chest, rounding like a super cat in between your hands. Keep your hands towards the midline so you are having more strength to pull yourself away. With your exhalation, bring your right foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Lift your gaze. Shift your right glute back. With your exhalation, slowly release your left knee down to the ground. Shift your left foot to the right side and slowly come up into your half standing position, bringing your right arm forward, your left arm back. With your exhalation, bring your left hand down to the ground underneath your shoulder. Your right arm is moving over your right ear, keeping your inner thighs active so you are activating your heart towards the midline. Slowly from here, come up back to center, half standing position. With your exhalation, bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder down to the ground so your upper arm is pressing towards your right inner thigh. With your inhalation, extend your left arm up and back. With your exhalation, bring your left arm over your left ear, keeping your inner thigh super active. So this gives you the strength to lift up your heart a little bit higher towards the ceiling. Slowly with your exhalation, circle your left arm back down to the ground. Shift your left foot back to the mat, back to the back mat. And with your inhalation, lift your left heel away from the ground. Extend your right leg. Bring your chin to your chest. Activate the core of the body. And slowly release your right foot up and back, three-legged dog. And with your exhalation, downward facing dog. Feel the yumminess within yourself and just surrender. Connect with your breath. Take a deep breath in and out. We will switch sides. Inhale. Lift both heels. Lift simultaneously your left leg up and back. With your exhalation, keep your hip bones in one line. Inhale, open your left hip bone, bend into your knee and slowly circle your left knee forward into your chest. Round like a super cat. And press your hands towards the midline. With your exhalation, release your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, come onto your fingertips, lift your gaze. With your exhalation, release your right knee down to the ground and rotate your right foot to the left side. Inner thighs are super active, so you're taking the pressure out of your right knee and slowly circling up into a half standing position, bringing your left arm forward, your right arm back. From here, bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder, bending to the side. And with your exhalation, bring your left arm over your left ear. Keep your inner thighs super active, so you're rotating the rib cage up towards the ceiling. From here, come back to center, lifting up. And with your exhalation, bring your left hand on the inner thigh from your left leg. With your inhalation, extend your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right arm over your right ear. Keep your inner thighs active, so you're rotating your ribcage up towards the ceiling. With your exhalation, circle your right arm back down. Rotate your right foot back. Lift your right knee, extend your left leg, chin to chest, round like a super cat, and bring your left leg up and back, three-legged dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. One last time for today's short session. Roll up forward, vertebra by vertebra, imagining yourself being a wave moving forward. With your exhalation, let your hip bones melt down. Inhale, lift your gaze, keep your arms straight, but your elbows a little bit bandaged. With your exhalation, release both knees down to the ground, untuck your toes, shift your glutes back to your heels. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the ceiling. And with your exhalation, close your eyes, bring your hand into your lap, rotating the palms of your hands up, and just breathe. Feeling how the short movement has nourished the mind, the soul, and your body. Because wherever you are exactly where you need to be. Feel free to stay here a little bit longer. And thank you so much for being here today. Feel free to share this with your social media community, with your friends. This is the biggest support I can receive. I hope to see you soon on the mat. Links you can find below in the description. I got some awesome retreats and workshops going on this year. So looking so much forward to see you. See you till next time.